So I said that I was gonna meet Max in the next mission. I was super fucking wrong. This is Eagle. He is not from Blue Moon, but for some reason his fucking ass is in my territory. So we're gonna have to give him a spanking because, you know, maybe Green Earth has a different, map than everybody else does, but this particular island he happens to be cohabitating on is used to be red on my map, so I'm gonna have to give him a spanking. Orange Star Forces, if I'm not mistaken. Of course I never am, because I'm super smart. I heard that the Blue Moon Army ruined them, but how interesting. I think I'll entertain them for a while. So, Hawk is really kind of cool, but he's also kind of a big dick, and I kind of hate him for that, because he thinks he's smarter than everybody. And then, like, you play Sammy's missions. I think even if you don't play Sammy's missions, you get the dialogue. But you get this dialogue like, "Oh, it's a girl. I hate girls. Girls are stupid. They're icky yucky." And then she's like, "I'm a strong woman." He's like, "No, I have a big boner for you. And we're gonna be in love for the rest of the series." It's kind of weird. Aries. That is what Hawk is. He's an Aries. Didn't Nail say this area was empty? As in, no enemies? Chris, Andy, come in, do your copy. Now, there are hostile forces here. So it seems, but those aren't Blue Moon troops. I'll see what I can find out. Hold your position. We have some bases here for you to use as a last resort. Chris, watch over Andy, okay? Okay, so this mission is a little bit different. First time I played through this mission, I actually tried to like butt-fuck my way through this mission. But unfortunately, because you don't have access to any airport unit, airports to produce air units, the ability to get up to this base becomes very difficult. I'm sure you could do it if you know what you're doing, you're a super great player, but the correct answer to win this mission and get an S rank is to capture this HQ. Which I haven't done yet because, as I said, they do a pretty good job in the first two missions of covering their bases. Like, literally, their bases are covered by rocket units, which are freaking annoying. So what we want to do is we want to protect the most important unit in this mix, which is this helicopter, this transport helicopter, because if you can't protect the transport helicopter, you have to go the long way. So we need to get rid of this helicopter, which my anti-air units do a ton of damage to. And then next we need to... I'm going to check because I'm going to try and not lose my units. We want to bring this helicopter in. Helicopters kind of act like flying tanks, but they're more like glass tanks. They're really strong against a lot of different types of ground units. They don't take a ton of damage, but when it comes to units that are specifically good against flying units like anti-airs, missiles, even the jets that you're going to see here in a moment, they kind of wreck the battlecopters or the battlecopters. So one of the interesting or great things or terrible things about Advanced Wars is air units cannot fly over top of ground units. So what I am doing here is I'm going to create a buffer here where I'm going to stuff my flying units so they don't get blown up by these two fighter jets. Right now I am good because they can't reach me here, so as long as I scoot along the bottom here, I'll be okay. We're going to move this missile unit, yeah, it's called missile unit, down so that it can start helping me out. And then I'm also going to make another... I can't make another anti-air. Okay, that's okay. Alright. I can pretty routinely get an S rank on this mission, so I'm not really too concerned about correct play, because all of Ooh, I'm in the wrong game. All of Eagle's troops tend to be over-aggressive. So what I'm going to do right now here is we're going to move this here, and then you can move right here. I think I may have fucked this up. Let me see. No, I'm good. I'm good. Well, kinda good, I guess. I want to put this here, and I could actually block this off with, yeah, let's do that. Do that. So, I'm gonna block this off with the guy I'm carrying, which will actually work because, the only thing, these fighters can't deal damage to my infantry units. They can only deal damage to flying units. And so this acts as essentially a blocked off or closed off area. They can't hurt these two units. So if I pull up the where they can, shows you how much damage area they can do. They can do damage to anything in the bread, and as you can see, these two units are safe from the fighter. I'm gonna move this up, move you up. And then what's gonna happen is these fighters are just gonna try to get as close to these as possible. So they're gonna be either here, or here trying to get these two air units. So that of course plays right into the strategy. I just use my anti-airs to basically blow them up. That's okay, they dealt some damage to my tank there, I don't care. Because what we're going to do here is we're going to use our missile unit here. Do big damage. Big damage, little damage. I need to get rid of these. Oh, do I have my... Nope, I don't have my power. Okay, I don't know this. And I left the thing open. This I'm gonna do because they only have 1 health on the fighter jets. The fighter jet can't do a ton of damage to me, even if it wanted to. At the same time, I should sort of pay attention to what I'm doing here. That'll keep the fighter off my bum. Allow me to just push the transport forward. Like I said, I'm gonna push this forward. I don't usually do this because I usually have an anti-air produced, but I think I was spacing out, not paying attention to what the hell was going on, so I have 1 less unit than I should on the field now. That's a pretty good block out. He would have to go the long way around to get under, and then as you can see, he can't really get up over here either, so provided this guy doesn't blow himself up or retreat, it should be pretty good. There's another unit, and you may be able to see underneath Eagle's thing right there. Oh shit! Lightning Strike allows him to take a second turn, but if I remember correctly, his units aren't as strong as they could be. And I kind of... Yes. Hey Nell! I got it! Chris, I know who you've encountered! It's those green Earth troops! Yes, thank you, I could tell by the green. Rumor is that they have an independent battalion roaming about. I believe you found them. Watch out for the air units. They're supposed to be brutal. And this is where you're supposed to be like, oh no! I got my guys blown up because you know what was happening. But no, no. We're veterans of Advanced Wars, so we knew that that was going to happen. So you're too late now. I took some damage on my helicopter. Means that whatever. Does that mean you're already under attack? Well, good luck. No, you're such a great inspiration for us. I'm so glad that you are not selectable at anywhere in this freaking campaign. So we're just gonna clean up the air units now. So another thing that we have to be aware of is there is a bomber up here. And the bomber can't hurt air units, can't do damage to air units, but this guy can. Last time I played this level, I thought he moved. Must be mistaken then. So I'm just going to do some damage here to increase my score. We're going to move this up here like that. Basically, I don't want him to blow up my dude. Sucks. Anyways, we'll keep moving, I guess. Okay. Burpee. Not really gonna need that missile anymore, because other than to block my infantry from moving up, that's top tier gameplay right there. Blocking your advancing ground units up here. You up, and then we want to kind of put in such a way where we block both of them, which is not going to be possible this turn. What we're going to do here is we'll move up here, and then next turn we'll drop them off. So I'm just going to start spamming out some infantry units. They're nice and cheap, and Herp. Oh, that was a big mistake. That was big boy, small brain mistake. Oh boy. So, like I said before, these types of units are kind of bad. I guess I don't need my helicopter to block out anymore. Not too much anyway. I'm gonna go hog wild then. It's probably gonna cost me the S rank because I'm an idiot. Spam, 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 spam. Don't like spam, 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 spam. You can't do anything to stop me. I'm just gonna pop my power. So, let's see here. Can I show you? Yeah, okay, so I should be able to show you. Oh no, I can't. Clearly. Advanced Wars 2 allows you to see what power every unit does. So, for instance, when you play as Andy and you look at all of his units, none of them are stronger, but none of them are weaker either. Eagle has weaker ships are weaker on his side, but his air units are very vastly superior. And then his comrade Drake is the opposite. He's really strong with his boats. It's his specialty. He's kind of mediocre with his air units, and I believe in Advanced Wars 2 they kind of give him sort of like a dual sword, like a dual edge thing, where like he's got more defense on everything, but his ground and air units are weaker attack wise. So it kind of sucks. I mean, it doesn't suck, but I guess that's sort of how you balance them out. So I'm going to retreat this back here. We're going to do some damage. As you can see, he can't do anything to me because I'm on a single tile surrounded by oceans. The medium tank is going to be a problem. This is why you can't generally bum rush this mission, because he shoots out a medium tank, and at this point you're sorta, unless you've spent no money, you can't really create the medium tank yet. I'm just gonna pass my turn. And then we'll try to kill off the tank just for some good war score. And I'll pump out some infantry units, maybe help my score a little bit. That's that. That's the end of the mission. Captured. And he goes, I lost? It's you, Andy. I'm mad at you. Yeah, but who the hell are you? Don't play dumb with me, boy. I'll never forget what you've done. Now, again, Andy's very clueless because he's an idiot, but also he doesn't know what Eagle's talking about. And at this point, you're not really sure what Eagle's talking about either, but later on you find out why exactly they're mad at Andy all over the place. Everywhere except for Blue Moon. Blue Moon's just angry because they tried to invade Orange Star, question mark. And then later on, as you move into Blue Moon territory, you're on their turf now. So, continuing to feign ignorance, eh? Very well, but next time we meet will be our last. Hey, wait up. He's gone. Yeah, another thing about this game is kind of... game series, maybe not some of the later ones, but definitely Advance Wars 1 and 2. People have the Batman. They have the Batman ability where they're talking to you 1 second, and then you turn around and they're gone. And you know, I mean, I get the fact that maybe they're speaking over the radio or something. They just turn the radio off or whatever. But a lot of cases, I just kind of imagine that they're yelling at each other from across across a yard or something. Like, hey, Andy, get off my lawn. But now he's just like, what the hell was that about? And that's the end of the mission. And I got an S. I'm good at this. Even though I saked my tank, they forgave me. They gave me the penance. They said, make sure you say, 12 Hail Marys before you go to bed. And that'll be your penance for letting your medium tank get blown up for no real good reason by the bomber. Alright, and then this time we're going to remember to save because I forgot to save, and I think I forgot to save again. I think that just said, no, you didn't save. Fuck you, you didn't save. You don't get to save. Nobody gets to save. So this is where you meet Max. I'm probably going to have to do this all over again because I think pretty much you didn't save. So we're going to stop here because I'm getting kind of tired as well.